Hey, welcome back to the channel. We are continuing our Mud Focus series on Alter Aeon. So we're back with the warrior Julix. And first off, we're going to see where we're at.
L, enter, east, north, west, south, northeast, the center of the town of Indira.
Alright, so we're in Indira. And then we're going to check and see stats, skills, spells, all that kind of good stuff.
S-E-A-T. S, enter. You have 36 practices remaining. Stat current cost and practices. Strength 19.6 you can train. Intelligence 12.10 you can train. Wisdom 13.7 you can train. Dexterity 16.6 you can train. Constitution 15.6 you can train. Charisma 13.7 you can train. If you run out of practices, you can also buy extra.
Alright, so we're doing good with practices, that's for sure. See what our attributes are as far as health, mana, and movement.
E, enter. You have 325 hit points out of 325 max.
Alright, so we're also going to train some of this stuff.
S. K-I-L-L, enter. You know the following skills. Warrior, multiple attacks, poor. Kick exceptional 96%. Very, very good 85%. Disarm very good 84%. Cry of victory exceptional 90%. Thrust exceptional 91%. Lunge very good 87%. Cleave very good 89%. General swimming very good 84%. A rat has arrived.
Alright. And
a rat leaves northeast. Notify
I know our second class is Druid. So once we get more Druid classes, I'll start actually like getting more into crafting stuff.
A rat has arrived.
So yeah, all right. So see what quests are available.
Q-U-E-S-E, enter. You have discovered or been given the following quests. Quest 1, head to the Grumditch and Kentwick copper mine and discover what is going on. You can see more information with...
Alright, so we're going to go to the copper mine, and then I want to know what quests are around here.
Q-U-E-S-E, space E-A-R-T-Y, enter. There are the following unfinished quests nearby. Num level name, 112 vanquished the Rat King and put an end to its machinations. 213 harvested some honeycomb for the local bakery.
Alright, honeycomb from the local bakery. And that is actually a pretty cool little quest. And then also getting rid of the Rat King. Alright, so we're gonna go and we're gonna get these quests.
S, enter the Indira Shrine. An older man tends to the shrine and casts E-A-L-K.
So this guy, the priest right here, will have the quest for the Rat King.
Space P-R-I-E-S-E, enter. You try to talk to a panthist priest. A panthist priest says to you, rats have been infesting our fair village for some time now. They are coming from...
Alright, so we got that one. And then we're going to go to the bakery and get the quest for the honey. Talking to Helga.
You try to talk to Helga the baker. Helga the baker says, I really need to restock my honey supply. If you happen W, enter.
Alright, so now
enter east, west, enter west, enter east, west, northeast, the center of the...
Back to the center of the town, and we're going to check and see which one of these we want to go and handle first. The honey one is a pretty simple one. The rat one, Rat King, is pretty simple, and so yeah, we'll probably go do the honey. I'll go do the honey one first. All right, so see what weapon I have. All right, so
enter the Indira Shrine. An older man enter exits north the center of the town of Indira. Enter east west.
All right.
Enter Ferris Street. Enter Ferris
Street. You're gonna head on out and go grab this honey.
The eastern Indira forest. Use Alt Z to clear the unexplored map. A path through the old forest. East west. E. Enter a path through the old forest. A wooden sign sticks up from N. Enter. Alas, you cannot go that way. L. Enter east south. A path through E. Enter a path through the old forest. North east. N. Enter a narrow path through the old forest. A badly injured dwarf rests here on the ground. Lying here on its side is a large two-handed axe. The skull of some kind of lizard lies here. A handful of nuts and seeds are piled up on the ground. G. E. Space X. E. Enter. You got E. Space. XE, enter. The Battle Axe of Might, level 11. Comp, metal, weight, 14, glow, anti-evil warrior, 2 wield, damage, 3d15, speed, slow zapping chop, 19 wield, strength, dam roll by 5, hit roll by 4, war skill level by 1, con by 1, parry by 1, move by 15. You are carrying the Battle Axe of Might.
Pretty nice axe.
D space S double R, enter. A bloody broadsword, level 8, comp, metal, weight, 12, evil, anti-good warrior, 2 wield, damage, 5d8, speed, average hack, 17 wield, strength, dam roll by
So yeah, this axe is a lot better.
E enter. You stop using a bloody broadsword, dot dot. Space up A-R-R-I-O-R, enter. Things warriors should consider getting dot dot dot. Warrior spells and skills level 12 and under that are critical. Recommended skill, rescue not learned.
Alright, so that's cool. That axe is really good, so I'm gonna donate this sword.
O-A-T-E space W-O-R, enter. You donate a bloody broadsword. I-S space blank D space A-X-E, enter. The Battle Axe of Might, level 11, comp, metal, weight, 14, glow, anti-evil warrior, 2 wield, damage, 3d15, speed, slow zapping chop, 19 wield, strength, dam roll by 5, hit roll by 4, war skill level by 1, con by 1, parry by 1, move by 15. You are wielding the Battle Axe of Might.
It's a really good axe. Alright, so
enter. Northeast, a narrow path through the old forest, a badly
even though it's a level,
posted.
it's like a level 11.
S-A-O double space double A-R-R-O-R, enter. You are level 12 warrior.
Oh, actually, yeah, it's not too bad. I'm only at 12, so yeah, that works out really good.
L, enter. Northeast, a narrow path.
Alright,
enter. A thicker
so
part
I'm
of
gonna
the
go get
forest.
some of
East,
this honey.
west, northwest, enter. Walking along N, enter. Alas, you cannot go that way. L, enter. West, walking up, enter. Walking along a narrow path through the old forest. A hatchling spider sits here practicing its leaping techniques. North, L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a hatchling spider. T-A-R, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon. T-A-R, enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at a hatchling spider. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a hatchling spider. Big nasty.
I also should have checked out to see what
Awful.
my next level is.
L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a hatchling spider. You cry T-N-L, enter. M68, T68, N68, track 2.45592.
Oh, already got enough to level. Alright, so let's see.
L-E-V-E-L, enter. Class level micro. Outland, even if it's not, remember your experience. You have 245. Druid 717. Druid 7120000. 7. Druid 7120000. Necromancer 036000068%. Warrior 12110000 Thief 03600. Cleric 194000100%. You can level Mage 0. Cleric 19 Mage 0360000. Cleric 19400. Thief 0. Warrior 12110000 100%. You can level.
Alright, so I'm gonna level warrior.
L-E-V-E-L space up A-R-R-I-O-R. Enter. You gain a level. You are now level 13 warrior with 21 total. H-E, enter. You have 336 hit points out of 336 max. Now that you've gained a level, remember.
Oh, also I want to train.
E-R-A-I-N space S-E-R, enter. You use 6 practices.
I'm train my strength
E-R-A-I-N space E-O-N, enter. You use 6
and my constitution.
Your constitution increases to 16. You gain 6/343 HP, 0/99 mana, and 10/311 movement.
And I probably should train my dexterity too.
S-E-A-T-S, enter. You have 29 practices remaining. Stat current constant practices. Strength 26 you can train. Intelligence 12/10 you can train. Wisdom 13/7 you can train. Dexterity 16/6 you can train. Constitution 16/6 you can train. Charisma 13/7 you can train. If you run out of practices, you T-R-A-I-N space D-E-X, enter. You use 6 practices.
Alright. So that's not too bad.
Enter. You have 23 practices.
And then I can get a skill or two later on too. For woodcraft and all that kind of stuff. I still need to do that.
Excellent. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You can now level cleric. Small wounds. You T-A-R, enter. You draw back
nice.
Your weapon. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a bandit spider. T-A-R, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a bandit spider. T-A-R, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a bandit spider. K-I-C-K, enter. Quite a few. C-L-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Pretty hurt. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a bandit spider. You have a few scratch. T-A-R, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a bandit. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a bandit. You cry victor. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at an assassin spider. T-A-R, enter. You draw back your weapon. S-E-L-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. Pretty hurt. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. Your blood.
Alright.
G-E-T space G-A-N-D space O-R, enter. You see nothing left to loot from the core. S-A-C-C, enter. Reorx appreciates L-I space O-R, enter. On ground contains a green gland from a spider. L-O-O-T space O-R, enter. You get a green gland. A-O space E-O-I-S-O-N, enter. You have 5% resistance to poisons and toxins. You feel slightly sick for some reason. S-E space G-L-A-N-D, enter. You quaff a green gland.
Heal that poison. And then it said I can level my cleric.
L-E-V-E-L, enter. Class level micro X cost percent. Mage 036000041%. Cleric 194000100%. You can level. Thief 036000041%. Warrior 1315000098%. Necromancer 036000041%. Druid 7120000100%. You can level. You out blank even if it's not remember experience. You have 1 4 Druid 71200. 71200 Necromancer Warrior 13 Thief 0 Cleric 194000 Left Parent 194000.
Alright, so
Alter
yeah,
Aeon, edit, type in
I'm
text.
a level cleric.
L-E-V-E-L space E-E-R-I-C enter. You gain a level. You are now level 2 cleric with 22 total levels. You gain 4/347 hit, 3/102 mana, 0/311 movement, 5/28 practices. You can now learn the spell inflict wounds. You can now
Alright.
TNL enter. M14C41 T14W35 N14D44 prac 0.5380.
Alright, so druid will be the next level. So that's pretty cool.
An emerald green spider has arrived. Excellent. L-U-N-G-E enter. Small wounds. U-T-A-R enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at an emerald C-L-E-A-V-E enter. You wait for an opening but are unable enter. You wait for an opening but are unable to find one. T-A-R enter. You draw back your L-U-N-G-E enter. You lunge at an emerald green spider. Enter. You lunge at an emerald C-A enter. Enter. Your blood freezes as you hear an emerald. Enter. C-L-E-A-V-E enter. You cry victory over your fallen enemy. Small wounds. You cleave through your enemies. T-A-R enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at L-U-N-G-E enter. You lunge at a hatchling spider. C-L-E-A-V-E enter. You cleave through your enemies. T-A-R enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a hatch. K-I-C-K enter. Pretty hurt. K-I-C-K enter. Awful. L-U-N-G-E enter. You lunge at a hatchling spider. Enter. You lunge at a hatchling spider. Your blood freezes as you...
Alright, so only thing about being in this this forest is, of course, there's like tons and tons of spiders. So so yeah, just got to be careful and definitely not a place to sleep. Alright, let's see.
Enter. You are full. N enter. Walking along a narrow path through the old forest. North, south. S enter. Walking along L-O-O east. C-O-R enter. You get a green gland. S-A-C-C enter. Reorx appreciate enter. Reorx appreciate enter. You do not see that.
Alright, we'll make sure to get that gland just in case we get poisoned again.
Through the old forest. North, south. And enter. Walking along a narrow path through the old forest. North, south. Enter. Before a strange clearing. A clearing lies ahead waiting for you to enter it. North, east, south, west. And enter. The old and dear forest. Use Alt Z to clear the and enter. A flowery path through the woods. North, south.
Alright, so the Bixies will be around here.
Garden full of flowers and trees. A big L-U-N-G enter. You lunge at a Bixie scout. Scratches. T-A-R enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a Bixie scout. Small C-L-E-A-V-E enter. You cleave through your enemies.
But the drones are the only ones that have the honey.
Enter. You lunge at a Bixie's T-A-R enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at L-U-N-G enter. Big nasty. You lunge at a Bixie scout. C-L-E-A-V-E enter. You cleave through your enemies. A Bixie scout looks disoriented enter. You cleave through your enemies. T-A-R enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at K-I-C-K enter. Your L-U-N-G enter. You cross C-L-E-A-V-E enter. You cleave through your enemies. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. Quite a few. Friend enter. You wait for an opening but R-T-A-R enter. You have quite a few wounds. You W-A-L enter. Plus 2700 G-U-S-T enter. A Bixie drone slap injures an earth wall enter. A Bixie drone slap hits an earth wall. You blast enter.
Let's forget that I have earth wall.
Scratches an earth wall enter. Plus C-E-E-S-C blank blank.
Gotta remember that.
R-T enter. You will need about 1 minute and 56 seconds to regen mana. You will need about 1 minute and 15 seconds to regen HP. You will need about 45 seconds to regen movement. Friend Barbarius posted.
Alright, so we're gonna rest.
Small wounds and bruises.
There are spiders around here though.
Enter. You scan the surrounding area North 1 of Bixie Warrior. North 1 of Bixie Warrior. R-E-S-E. Enter. You sit down and rest
just rest a little bit. So I don't want to be going into this next section where all these warriors are and die.
Movement is full.
Alright.
3 p.m. It is mid-afternoon.
Movement is full. That's good.
TNL enter M25 C71 T25 W61 N25 D77 crack 0.9.
Creepy sounding woods.
RT, enter. Movement is full. You'll need about 29 seconds to regen mana. You'll need about 3 seconds to regen HP. HP is full.
Alright.
Enter. You go to sleep.
Rest up for the rest of this. Go to sleep real quick. Hopefully I don't get attacked.
RT, enter. HP and movement are full. You'll need about 10 seconds to regen mana.
Alright.
Enter. HP and movement are full. You'll need about 1 second.
Alright.
Enter. You stand up.
Alright, so
OB, enter. Objects on the ground. The corpse of a B.O.G drone is lying here. A chunk of honeycomb light GET space. O-N, enter. You get a chunk of
get
honeycomb.
that honey.
Enter. You don't see any. ACC, enter. Reorx appreciates your sacrifice of the corpse of a SAN, enter. You scan the surrounding area. North 1 of B.O.G warrior. North 1 of B.O.G warrior. East 1 of B.O.G drone.
Alright, so there's a B.O.G drone over here.
Enter. You lunge at a B.O.G drone. Small wounds. TAR, enter. Scratches. You quickly thrust your weapon. LUNGE, enter. You lunge at a B.O.G CLEAVE, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Your blood. GET space. ON, enter. You get a chunk of honeycomb. SACC, enter. You receive 8 gold coins for your sat. AOW space EOISON, enter. You have 5% resistance to poisons and toxins.
Alright.
Enter. You are full.
Full.
L, enter. North, a heavenly garden full. SAN, enter. You scan the surrounding
Scan.
area. North 1 of B.O.G warrior.
Alright, there's a warrior that way.
Enter. North, SAN, enter. You scan the surrounding area. North 1 of B.O.G warrior. North 1 of B.O.G warrior.
2 of them that way.
Enter. Exits. North of B.O.G tree. East a heavenly garden full of flowers and trees. South a flowery path through the woods.
Alright,
Enter.
so
North,
we're gonna go north this way.
Enter. A heavenly garden full of LUNGE, enter. You lunge at a B.O.G warrior. Small TAR, enter. You quickly thrust ALL, enter. Plus 2629 XP. You drop to 1 knee. Clap your hands. GUST, enter. Plus 1191 XP. You blast a B.O.G TAR, enter. You draw back your weapon. Then thrust it at LUNGE, enter. You lunge at a B.O.G warrior. Big nasty. A B.O.G warrior sting hits and ACK, enter. Pretty hurt. LUNGE, enter. You lunge at a B.O.G warrior. You cry victory over your fallen enemy.
Alright.
Enter. Objects on the ground. The corpse of a B.O.G warrior is lying here. A purple flower has been dropped to the ground. SACC, enter. You receive 4 SCA.
Let's do some more. Actually.
Enter. HP and movement are full. You will need about 1 minute and 6 seconds to regen mana.
Alright, so we're gonna rest, but I'm pretty sure a B.O.G is gonna come in here.
OB, enter. You don't see any RESC, enter. You sit down and rest.
But I'm gonna rest anyway.
I, enter. You are carrying the following 5 items. A chunk of honeycomb X2, a green gland from a spider, a collector's bag, and a blazing torchlight. Else, ISPACOL, enter. Carried contains.
It's in the bag.
Tunic, 1 a bone club, 1 a giant spider fang, 1 the goblin.
Why do I have elk skin tunics in here?
GET space ELK space COL, enter. You got D space ELK, enter. An elk skin tunic, level 10, comp, hide, weight, 3 artifact, AC 1, on body, mana regen by 1.5. You are carrying an elk skin tunic.
Oh. Okay. That's not too bad for that. It's a level 10 though.
DOATE space ELK, enter. You donate an elk skin tunic. Emeline auction.
I probably could have used that for my mana set, but
mana is full. New auction. Tensors floating dip. GT space ELK space COL, enter. Bid 2 ID space ELK, enter. An elk skin tunic, level 10, comp, hide, weight, 3 artifact, AC 1, on body, move by 16, dex by 1, con by 1, mana by 12. You are carrying an elk skin tunic. COMPARE space ELK, enter. Comparing objects, an elk skin tunic and a coat of plates. The former is level 10.
Oh, coat of plates, yeah. Alright.
PUT space ELK space IS space COL, enter. You
keep that.
Enter. You stand up. SCAN, enter. You scan the surrounding area. West 1 of B.O.G warrior. West 1 of B.O.G warrior. West 2 of B.O.G drone. West 2 of B.O.G warrior.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to fight these two.
RT, enter. You are full. Dub, enter. The B.O.G tree. A B.O.G warrior is ALL, enter. You drop to 1 knee. Clap your CLEAVE, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Small wound. A B.O.G warrior.
And this cleave
through your enemies. A B.O.G warrior's punch injures
skill really helps
you wait for an opening, but
when you have two.
A B.O.G warrior's thrust mauls and earth LUNGE, enter.
You have 2 or multiple enemies.
A B.O.G AR, enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at a L. A B.O.G UNGE, enter. You lunge at a B.O.G warrior. Big nasty CLEAVE, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Pretty AL, enter. You fail to cast the spell earth wall, enter. You have a few scratches. You drop to 1 knee. Clap your hands to CLEAVE, enter. You cleave through your enemies. A B.O.G warrior is mortally TAR, enter. You can now level druid. LUNGE, enter. You lunge at a B.O.G warrior. CLEAVE, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Big nasty KACK, enter. A B.O.G warrior sting hits an earth wall. Pretty TAR, enter. A B.O.G warrior sting wound LUNGE, enter. A B.O.G warrior's punch hits an earth. You cry victory over your fallen enemy. So
we're gonna save this level because I'm gonna fight a I think it's a B.O.G priest or something. And I know that it has what does it have? It has a ring or something, but I can't remember what class it's for. But we'll find out right now. And there's also another item. I think they're like pants or something that load around here for, I want to say necromancers, but oh, the ring is for clerics, and the pants are for necromancers, I think. If I can find them.
Enter west south the Bixie tree. RT enter HP and movement are full. You'll need about 1 minute and 20 seconds to regen mana. OB enter objects on the ground. The corpse of a Bixie warrior is lying here. The corpse of a Bixie warrior is lying here. A 4-inch stinger lies here surrounded by a pool of blood and gore. ACC enter Reorts enter Reorts appreciates your sacrifice of RESE enter RT enter HP and movement are full. You'll need about 56 seconds to regen mana.
Alright, so I'm going to sit here and rest up real quick. Get that mana back.
L enter west south the Bixie tree. A 4-inch stinger lies here surrounded by a pool of blood and gore. A wall of stones and earth stands here like a protective screen. East south west east space L enter. An earth wall has 19 of 90 hit points.
It's almost a goner. 19 out of 90 hit points. But it did what I needed it to do, so.
RT enter HP and movement are full. You'll need about 18 seconds to regen mana. Friend Barbarius posted. RIP. RT enter HP and movement are full. You'll need about 15 seconds to regen mana.
Alright, so almost healed up, or almost got the mana regen.
RT enter HP and movement are full. You'll need about 1 second to regen.
Alright.
Enter. You stand up.
So we're going to go ahead west.
Enter a heavenly garden full of flowers and AL. Enter. You fail to cast the spell earth wall. Enter.
Put up another wall.
Clap your hands together and use your magic to CLEAVE. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. A Bixie drone casts gust. Enter. Better at cleaving through enemies. Plus enter. You cleave through your enemy. GUSE. Enter. You blast a Bixie drone with a sudden gust of CLEAVE. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. TAR. Enter. You quickly throw LUNGE. Enter. You lunge at a Bixie drone. Your blood free TAR. You cry. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon to CLAAVE. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. TAR. Enter. You draw back your weapon. GUSE. Enter. You blast a Bixie warrior with a sudden gust of match. Enter. You blast a Bixie CLEAVE. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. AL. Enter. You drop to one knee. Clap your hands together. TAR.
Alright, so I just ran out of mana.
CLEAVE. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. A Bixie AR. Enter. You draw back your weapon. Then thrust it at a Bixie LUNGE. Enter. You lunge at a Bixie warrior. Pretty hurt. Enter. A Bixie warrior sting wound. GET space ON. Enter. You get a chunk of honeycomb. Enter. You don't see anything. SACC. Enter. Reorts. Enter. Reorts. Enter. You do not see that here.
Alright.
RT. Enter. HP is full. You will need about 2 minutes and 39 seconds to regen mana. You will need a RESE. Enter. You sit down.
So I ran out of mana in the middle of that. Oh, towards the end of it.
MOV. Enter. You have 292 movement out of 311 max. L. Enter. North. A heavenly garden full of flowers and trees. A wall of stones and earth. SAN. Enter. You scan the surrounding area. North one. A Bixie scout.
Alright, so there's a scout.
RT. Enter. HP and movement are full. You will need about 1 minute and 37 seconds to L. Space O. L. Enter. Carried contains 1 an elk skin tunic, 1 a bone club, 1 a giant spider fang, 1 a goblin slayer, 1 a bubbling green potion, 1 a restorative potion, 1 a fishy hat, 1 a necklace of fish bones, 1 a sparkling blue potion, 1 a scroll of slow poison. 10 items total. 6 p.m.
So we're gonna head north here in a little bit.
Enter. HP and movement are full. You will need about 1 minute and 20 seconds to regen mana.
Alright, this mana is really taking a long time.
SCN. Enter. You scan the surrounding area. North 1 a Bixie scout. East 2 a Bixie drone.
There's a drone over there.
E. Enter. South. E. Enter. East. North. A heavenly LUNGE. Enter. Small wounds. You lunge at a Bixie AR. Enter. You quickly thrust the CLEAVE. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. Small wounds. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. TAR. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a Bixie drone. KACK. Enter. Quite a few. 51% of Bixie LUNGE. Enter. You lunge at a Bixie drone. TAR. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a Bixie drone. LUNGE. D.
Alright.
GET space H. O. N. Enter. You get a chunk of honeycomb. SAN. Enter. You scan the surrounding area. Dub. Enter. South. The Bixie tree. Enter. North. A heavenly garden full of flowers and trees. A 4-inch stinger RT. Enter. HP is full. You will need about 1 minute and 16 seconds to regen mana. You will need about 8 seconds to regen movement. RESE. Enter. You sit down and rest your tire.
Alright, so I'm gonna sleep for a little bit.
LEEP. Enter. You go to sleep.
Even though most likely that scout or something is probably gonna come over here. Should probably put up a wall or something. Might help.
RT, enter. HP and movement are full. You'll need about 25 seconds to regen mana.
Alright. Mana's almost done, so it's not too bad. Then we'll head north.
RT, enter. HP and movement are full. You'll need about 7 seconds to reach SEAND, enter. OB, enter. Objects on the ground. A 4-inch stinger lies here surrounded by a pool of blood and gore. Lion X, enter. Exits north passing through a colorful part of the forest. East the Bixie tree. OB, enter. Objects on the ground. A 4-inch stinger lies here surrounded by a pool of blood and gore. Lying on the ground is a flower with blood red petals. And enter. Passing through a colorful part of the forest. A purple and black flower lies wilting on the ground. East, south, west. SEAN, enter. You scan the surrounding area. East 1 a Bixie scout. West 1 a Bixie priest.
Alright, so west is the Bixie priest. That is where you'll find that ring. So we're gonna go in here.
W, double R, T, enter. You are full. Double enter, excellent. ALL, enter. You drop to one knee, clap your hands together, and use your magic to force the ground into a CK, enter. Small wounds, EAR, enter. A Bixie priest bite scratches an earth wall. LUNGE, enter. You lunge at a Bixie priest. 18% a Bixie priest. LUNGE, enter. You lunge at a Bixie priest. TAR, enter. A Bixie priest casts a spell. An earth wall. CLEAVE, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Your blood freezes as you cry victory. L space. SCOR, enter. On ground contains a mystical blue band glow.
Alright, so the blue band.
LOOT space COR, enter. You get a mystical blue band from the corpse of a Bixie priest. D space. MYST, enter. A mystical blue band, level 12, comp, crystal, weight, 1 artifact, glow, cleric, AC, 1, wrists, cleric cast level by 1, mana regen by 1.0, CHR by 1, whiz by 1, mana by 4, you are carrying a...
Alright, so that's a pretty good piece of kit to have if you're a cleric. If your main is a cleric, the mana regen is good, and then also because it has cleric cast, that's always good. So definitely come by here and pick it up, and then rerun it when it repops, and when the priest comes back, and you can have 2 of them. So definitely a good thing to get for this level.
SEARCH, enter. You find nothing new. Your search comes up empty. Enter. Exits. East passing through a colorful part of the forest.
Alright, so we're gonna
DR
donate this.
OATE space MYS, enter. You donate a mystical blue band. D E, enter. East passing through a colorful part of the forest. A purple and black flower. D, enter. Objects on the ground. A purple and black flower lies wilting on the ground. D, enter. Alas, you cannot go that way. E, enter. Passing through a colorful part of the forest. East, west. O, B, enter. Objects on the ground. E, enter. Passing through a colorful part of the forest. A purplish black flower lies wilting on the ground. South, west. SEARCH, enter. You find nothing new. Your search comes up. Enter. Passing SEARCH, enter. You find nothing new. Your search comes up. E, enter. South. Passing through a colorful part of the forest. A purplish black flower lies wilting on the ground. South, west. S, enter. East, north. A heavenly garden full of flowers and trees. A purple flower has been dropped to the ground. North, east, south. SEARCH, enter. You find nothing new. Your search comes up empty. E, enter. A flowery path through the woods. East, west. E, enter. A flowery path through the woods. A hole in the bushes appear to let out of the clearing. West. W, enter. A flat SEAN, enter. You scan the surrounding area.
Scan.
West 3 a Bixie scout. Dub, enter. A heavenly dub, enter. South the Bixie, enter. A heavenly garden full of flowers and trees. A 4-inch stinger lies. SEAN, enter. You scan the surrounding area. Friend chariot posted. OOP, enter. You don't see any non-minion. N, enter. Passing through a colorful LUNGE, enter.
There we go.
Bixie scout. Quite a few. You have TAR, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a Bixie scout. Friend chariot posted. CL. EAVE, enter. You cleave through your enemies. TH. R, enter. You draw back your LUNGE, enter. You lunge at a Bixie scout. KICK, enter. 30% of Bixie LUNGE, enter. You lunge at a Bixie scout. Pretty hurt. TAR, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a Bixie scout. KICK, enter. Awful. LUNGE, enter. You lunge at a Bixie scout. Pretty hurt. Enter. You lunge at a Bixie scout. TAR, enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at a Bixie scout. Enter. You draw back your weapon, then you cry victory over
Alright.
space. O. Blank. O, B, enter. Objects on the ground. The corpse of a Bixie scout is lying here. A purple and black flower lies wilting on the ground. SACC, enter. You receive 9 gold coins for your sack. I, enter. You are carrying the following 7 items. A chunk of honeycomb X4, a green gland from a spider, a collector's bag, and a blazing torchlight.
Alright,
And
got
enter.
4
Left,
of
you
them.
cannot go enter. Exit. East passing
4
through a colorful
honeys.
part of the forest. South a heavenly garden full of flowers and trees. West too dark to tell. 8 p.m. Double enter. An older Bixie nest. East. SAN, enter. You scan the surrounding area. E, enter. Passing through a colorful part of the forest. A purple and black flower lies. Enter. A heavy enter. South the Bixie tree. A 4-inch stinger lies here surrounded by a pool of blood and gore. East, south, west. E-S-P-R-E-E, enter. You enter a dark hole in the tree. You enter a dark hole, W-A-L, enter. Plus 1581 XP. You drop C-L-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Small wounds. A Bixie, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Quite a few. A Bixie worker, enter. You cleave through your enemies. A Bixie
Now,
worker,
of course,
a Bixie worker
you
slash
don't really
blocking the
need to
dirt wall.
come
You
in
cleave through your
here
enemies. Big nasty. You enter.
to
More
get
effective shield.
honey.
Plus 70 AR, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a Bixie worker. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a Bixie worker. Your blood freeze, enter. Lunge at who? O-B, enter. Objects on the ground. The corpse of a Bixie worker is lying here. A chunk of honeycomb lies here, attracting faster.
Alright.
G-E-T space O-N, enter. You get a chunk of honeycomb. O-B, enter. Objects on the ground. The corpse of a Bixie worker is lying here. A little bit of daylight filters in from a hole in the southern wall. S-A-C-C, enter. Resorts of X, enter. Exits. Up wandering about the Bixie tree. Down wandering about the Bixie tree. R-T, enter. HP and movement are full. You'll need about 39 seconds to regen mana. O-U-T, enter. You have to be in E-N space. A-O-L-E, enter. South. You enter a dark hole in the tree. You enter a dark hole in the tree. The Bixie tree. A 4-inch.
Alright, so
Friend
that's
chariot
pretty
posted.
much
South,
it.
enter. North, a heavenly garden full of flowers and trees. A 4-inch stinger lies here surrounded by a pool of blood and gore. A 4-inch stinger lies here surrounded. S, enter. A flowery path through the woods. North, south, enter. A flowery path through the woods. A hole in the bushes appear to let out of the clearing. North. S, enter. The bushes seem pretty. E, S, space, O, L, enter. East, west, the eastern and near forest. S, enter. Walking along a narrow path through the old forest. North.
You can always
S, enter.
recall
Walking
too.
along a narrow path
You
through
don't
the
want
old.
to mess around with these spiders. But it's all XP, so
L-E-V-E-L, enter. Class level micro X cost percent. Make blank level. S, and hole. Output, edit, blank, even remember you have 178062 X, Druid 712000, 120000, Necromancer 03, left parent, 360000, 36000, Warrior 13150000, Thief 03600, Cleric 213000, Mage 036000, 49%. Class level micro X cost Mage 036000, 49%, Cleric 213000, 100%. You can level Mage Cleric 21300, left parent 100%, right 132, 130000. Thief 0360000, Warrior 13150000, 100%. You Thief Warrior 13150000, Necromancer 036000, for Druid 712000, 100%. Alter Aeon, edit, and bold, type in text. L-O-H, span E. L-E-V-E-L, space, D-R-U-I-D, enter. You gain a level. You are now level 8 Druid with 23 total levels. You gain 6/350.
alright.
R-E-C-A-L-L, enter. Town of Indira, use Alt-Z.
Get back here real quick. Alright, so we're
Enter west, northeast, the center.
town of Indira, so we're gonna go
Enter west,
to
north,
Helga,
enter east, west, enter northwest, turn in the road.
which is north of the town center, and then north 3 and east.
Enter Helga's bakery. A blonde woman bakes.
And then just give her the honey.
D-I-V-E, space, H-O-N. Space, H-E-L, enter. You give a chunk of honeycomb to Helga the baker. Helga the baker says, oh, more honeycomb? Great, I was running low. Enter. You give a chunk, enter. You give a chunk, enter. You give a chunk, enter. You give a chunk of honeycomb to Helga the baker. Helga the baker is uninterested in a chunk of honeycomb at this time.
Alright, so I think she only takes like 3 of them. So
I, enter. You are carrying the following 5 items. A chunk of honeycomb X2. A green gland from a spider. A collector's. E-A-T. Space, H-O-N, enter. You eat a chunk of honeycomb. Enter.
you eat them.
I, enter. You are carrying the following 3 items. A green gland from a spider. A collector's bag. Double, enter. North, west, X,
Alright.
enter. East, west, enter. West, enter. West, north.
So now that we're in the middle of the town, we're gonna go and take care of the rat king.
E, enter. South, Ferris, enter. North, Ferris Street, enter. North, south, Ferris Street. North, east, south, west. R, T, enter. You are full. E, enter. North, south, you have entered the eastern Indira forest. Use Alt,
And
enter.
that's
South,
east
through the old
of
forest. The wind shines
Indira,
with an arrow pointing to the south. East, S, enter. An unused trail.
and
North,
then
south.
south, and then
S,
southwest.
enter. A path through the forest. A sign sticks up from the ground with an arrow pointing to the southeast. North, southeast, southwest. S, double, enter. You are in the junkyard near Indira on the island of Cork.
Now there are some stuff in here. This is it's like a junkyard, but there are some things that are pretty good.
Enter the junkyard.
In
A heap of
here.
discarded armor and weapon shards walks about on leg-like structures. A pair of O-B. Enter objects on the ground. A pair of filthy slippers lies in a heap of rubbish. A pair of filthy gloves lie in the mud. A blue cape is spread out on the ground. An orange scarf flaps in the breeze. A yellow sash lies in the dirt. New auction. A scroll of renewal. West. Enter the junkyard. North, east, south, west.
And the rat
This,
king
one gold for a scroll
is
renewal.
in the south
S, enter
of the
A bubbling mass of loose
junkyard.
litters across the ground. North, east, south, west. S, enter the junkyard. A heap of discarded armor and weapon shards walks about on leg-like structures. A bubbling mass of loose litters across the ground. A dented metal shield lies on the ground. A pair of sturdy
Now,
boots have been abandoned here. North, east,
This
south,
is
west.
a really good place to get some experience.
D-E-E space B-O-O-T enter. U-I-D space B-O-O-T enter. A pair of sturdy boots. Level 12. Comp height weight 2 AC 6 feet. You are carrying a pair of sturdy boots. D-R-O-P space B-O-O-T enter. You drop a pair of sturdy boots. X enter exits. North the junkyard. East the east side of the junkyard. South the south side of the junkyard. West the junkyard. S enter the south side of the junkyard. A bubbling mass of ooze litters across the ground. North west a sludge column double. Enter the south side of the junkyard. A bubbling mass of ooze litters across the ground. A bubbling mass of ooze litters across the ground. A crude cloth mannequin walks about. Dressed in filth. C-O-N space O-O-Z-E enter. Bid 25 gold for a scroll of renewal. It's a -3. You could kill a sludge column quite easily. X enter exits. North the junkyard. East the south side of the junkyard. South and west the south side of the junkyard.
Alright, so he's in a hut.
Friend chariot
And
posted.
pretty
Sounds
much
like
when
some
you
very
walk in, you're gonna be in combat.
R, E, enter. A sludge column leaves west. Hilar full. S, enter. In a massive rising. W, A, L, L, enter. You fail to cast the spell Earth Wall. Enter.
So we're gonna throw up
You
a
drop to one knee.
wall.
Clap your hands together and use your mass C. A rat kick C blank. K, I, C, A, enter. C, H, R, enter. Friend chariot post C, L, E, A, V, E, enter. Quite a few. A rat king spike wounds and Earth Wall. Better, enter. 60% a rat king. A rat king C, L, E, A, V, E, enter. A rat king spike hits an Earth Wall. L, U, N, G, E, enter. You lunge at a rat king. A rat 2% a rat king. A rat king spikes L, U, N, G, E, enter. You lunge at a rat king. The rat. You cry victory over your opponent.
Alright, so we've taken care of the Rat King.
enter.
You
Objects on
can
the
see nothing really around. He doesn't drop anything, and you can go back and turn the quest in.
Enter. Town of Indira. Use Alt Z
So
to
we're
clear.
gonna recall, and then we're gonna talk to this priest here.
Enter. You try to talk to a Panthist priest. The Panthist priest says to you, the morning augury predicted your success. The shrine rewards those who are of service to the community, though I suspect it will be some time before the rats disperse. Take this as a token of our thanks. I've been told of some ruins being uncovered on the west side of the village. Such a place might attract a mighty adventurer such as yourself. Plus 12 KXP. You get 161 gold coins.
Alright.
Enter. West, northeast, the center of the town of Indira.
So now we are gonna go and check out the copper mine. Which again is to the east, and pretty much the same place we went, except for we're gonna go southeast instead of southwest this time.
Southeast, a path through the forest. S, E, enter. A rutted path through the forest. East, northwest. E, enter. The G&K copper mine. Use Alt Z to clear the unexplored map. E, enter. A makeshift camp. Northwest. N, enter. Walking through a small E, enter. Before the Grumdish and Kentwick mining main office. N, enter. Inside the main office. Kentwick the gnome.
Alright, so you come in here, we're gonna talk to Kent.
T-A-L-K, space O, space A-E-N, enter. You try to talk to Kentwick the gnome. Kentwick says the Lady Angelia sent you to find
you can also learn mining here, which is a really good skill to learn, especially if you're a druid, because a lot of the if you are a druid and you're looking to craft, if you're a crafter, it doesn't matter what class you are. If you're a crafter, so you definitely want to mine to be able to get those minerals and ores and stuff, so you can turn them into metals and gems and all that kind of stuff. Of course, that's the only thing that you need, but mining is how you can get those things for crafting. All right, so pretty much what he told us to do was go into the mine, and he told us a password.
Enter east, south,
so we're gonna go.
Enter an empty lot. A gnomish guard slow S, enter. Before the boarded up and guarded entrance of the
and the password is copper backwards.
Apostrophe R E P E O C, enter. You say Rebog. A gnomish guard nods solemnly. A gnomish guard says, okay, I will take you into the mine. A gnomish guard says, once inside, just enter the mine shaft to gain access into the mine. A gnomish guard moves the barricade of wooden planks to one side. A gnomish guard rushes you into the mine entrance and quickly replaces the boards behind you. Just inside the cave entrance, an entrance into the mine. E-S-A-H-O-L, enter in the G&K copper mine.
Alright, so down here, there are signs that tell you where to go, and how you should not go off the path. And getting to where you need to go is a lot easier than getting back. So I suggest, if this is the first time that people do this, to write it down. That'll make it a lot easier to do it. So hopefully you don't get lost. All right, so here we go.
Has given you an anonymous gift. E. Enter a large circular chamber. A post sticks up from the ground with an arrow pointing to the east. E. Enter a large circular chamber. A small black imp quickly moves through the tunnel on an unknown mission. A blood red dog slowly moves through the tunnel carrying supplies. A post sticks up from the ground with an arrow pointing to the east. North. E. Enter a large circular chamber. A post sticks up from the ground with an arrow pointing to the southeast. West. S. E. Enter a twisting tunnel. A brown scale demon moves slowly through the tunnel pushing a metal cart. A post sticks up from the ground with an arrow pointing to the south. An old miner's car. S. Enter a twisting tunnel. A post sticks up from the ground with an arrow pointing to the southeast. North. South. S. E. Enter a twisting tunnel. A post sticks up from the ground with an arrow pointing to the east. East. Northwest. E. Enter. Another large circular chamber. A blood red dog slowly moves through the tunnel carrying supplies. A post sticks up from the ground with an arrow pointing to the southeast, east, west, northeast, E. Enter. Another large circular chamber. A post sticks up from the ground with an arrow pointing to the west, north, south, west, northeast, W. Enter. A well-lit chamber. The demon mind leader sits here resting.
Alright, so we just talked to the demon leader.
E-A-L-A space T-O space D-E-M. Enter. You try to talk to the demon mind leader, ... The demon mind leader says, so the gnomes have finally agreed to our demands. It's about time. Let Kentwick know I agree. And O-P-E-N space. Space. Blank. O-P. Enter. Objects on the ground. An iron lockbox lies here covered in O-P-E-N space L-O-C-A. Enter. You open an I-L-I space L-O-C-A. Enter. On ground contains copper shavings, a spiked copper belt, a pair of spiked copper armbands, friend chariot posted G-E-T space B-E-L-T space L-O-C-A. Enter. U-G-E-T space A-R-M space L-O-C-A. Enter. You get a...
So we're going to check these two things out.
I-D space B-E-L-T. Enter. A spiked copper belt level 9. Comp. Copper based weight 4. AC 1. Waste. Damroll by 1. Con by 1. Saving zap by 5%. You are carrying a spiked copper belt. C-O-M-P-A-R-E space B-E-L-T. Enter. Comparing objects. A spiked copper belt and a heavy black belt ... The former is level 9. The latter is total levels 3. I-D space A-E-A-V-Y. Enter. A heavy black belt. Total levels 3. Comp. Height. Weight 4. Rare. AC 1. Waste. Hit roll by 1. Con by 1. Saving poison by 5%. Hit points by 6. Mana by 6. Move by 6. This item is bound to you. You are wearing a heavy black belt. I-D space C. C. S-E-I-K-E. Enter. A pair of spiked copper armbands. Level 9. Comp. Copper based. Weight 4. AC 1. Arms. Damroll by 1. Con by 1. Saving zap by 5%. You are carrying a pair of spiked copper RC. O-M-P-A-R-E space S-E-I-K-E. Enter. Comparing objects. A pair of spiked copper armbands and a pair of black leather sleeves ... The former is level 9. The latter D space L-E-E-V. Enter. A pair of black leather sleeves. Level 3. Comp. Height. Weight 4. Artifact. AC 5. Arms. Damroll by 1. Con by 1. Dex by 1. You are wearing a pair of black leather sleeves. I-D space S-E-I-K-E. Enter. A pair of spiked copper armbands. Level 9. Comp. Copper based. Weight 4. AC 1. Arms. Damroll by 1. Con by 1. Saving zap by 5%. You are carrying a pair of spiked copper armbands. D-R.
Alright.
R. Blank,
So
blank,
these
blank.
are a higher level.
U-S-E space S-E-I-K-E. Enter. You stop using a pair of black leather sleeves ...
I like the black leather sleeves, but these are a higher level.
D-O-N-A-T-E space S-L-E-E-V. Enter. You donate a pair of black leather sleeves. U-S-E.
And I'm also going to use this belt too.
Space D-E-L-T. Enter. You stop using a heavy black belt ... O-N-A-T-E space A-E-A-V. Enter. You can't donate found equipment. If you want to destroy it, you can drop and sacrifice it. P-U-T space A-A-A-E-A-V space I-S space O-L. Enter. You put a heavy black belt in the...
So, you can also kill the demon.
O-N space D-E-M. Enter. It's a -2. The demon mind leader would put up a fight, but you are confident.
If you want to.
E. Enter. North, south, northeast. Another large circular chamber. A post sticks up from the ground with an arrow pointing to the west, north, south, west, northeast, northwest. N. Enter. Another large circular chamber. A small black imp quickly moves through the tunnel. U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a brown scale demon. Small T-A-R. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a brown scale demon. C-L-E-A-V-E. Enter. You wait for an opening, but R-W-A-L-L. Enter. You drop the 1D-C. L-E-A-V-E. Enter. A small black imp's claw scratches L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a brown scale demon. Pretty hurt. T-A-R. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a brown scale demon. A small black imp has arrived. A brown K-I-C-A. Enter. Your blood freezes as you hear a T-A-R. Enter. A small black imp's claw hits an earth L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a small black imp. A small C-L-E-A-V-E. Enter. You flee through your enemies. Your blood freezes. You drive. Enter. You don't have any target.
Alright.
L. Enter. East, north, west. Another large circular chamber. The corpse of a mess. Enter. South, northeast. Another large circular chamber. A post sticks up from the ground with an arrow pointing to the west, north, N. E. Enter. Excellent. Another large circular C-L-E-A-V-E. Enter. Much better at cleaving through enemies. Plus 18 T-A-R. Enter. Scratches. You quickly thrust your L-U-N-G-E. Enter. Quite a few. You lunge at a grayscale demon. L-U-N-G-E. Enter. Pretty hurt. You lunge at a grayscale demon. T-A-R. Enter. You draw back your weapon. Enter. K-I-C-A. Enter. Your blood freezes as you hear a great big L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You have some small wounds. C-L-E-A-V-E. Enter. You lunge at an imp minor. Your blood freezes as you hear an imp. Enter. Small wounds. You cry victory over your fallen enemy. You cleave through your enter. Scratches. Acid irritates your skin. You cleave through your enemies. Small enter. You cleave through your enemies. Quite T-A-R. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon.
Dang, that one's spitting.
Balance after a C-L-E-A-V-E. Enter.
Spitting acid.
You can now level cleric. You cleave through your enemies. Big L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a feeder. T-A-R. Enter. You draw back your weapon. Then thrust it at K-I-C-A. Enter. Pretty hurt. G-U-S-E. Enter. You fail to cast the spell Gust of Wind. Enter. You blast a feeder with a sudden gust of magical wind. C-L-E-A-V-E. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. Awful. You have some small wounds and through L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a feeder. Enter. Knock down. The feeder knocks your legs out for 10% of feeder. You lunge at a feeder. Your blood freezes. You cry victory over your fallen enemy. A-C-C. Enter. Reorx appreciates your enter. Reorx appreciates your enter. You receive 6 to R-T. Enter. You'll need about 37 seconds to regen mana. You'll need about 42 seconds to regen HP. You'll need about 23 seconds to regen movement. X. Enter. Exits. East too dark to tell. West too dark to tell. Northeast too dark to tell. Southeast too dark to tell. Southwest too dark to tell. Northwest too dark to tell.
Alright, so we need to get back on this road.
A few scratches.
N. Enter. Alas, you cannot go N. Double enter. Another large circular chamber. A blood red dog slowly. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a grayscale demon, quite a few. O-B, enter. Objects on the ground. You have some small wounds. T-H-R, enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at C-L-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a grayscale demon, your C, you cry L-E-A-V-E, enter. You wait for an opening, but are unable to find, enter. 1 a.m., you cleave through your enemies. T-H-R, enter. You have some small wounds and bruises. You K-I-C-K, enter. Quite a few. T-H-R, enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at L-U-N-G-E, enter. Pretty hurt. You lunge at a demon dog. A demon dog looks dazed, enter. You lunge at a demon dog. Awful. K-I-C-K, enter. Your blood freezes as you hear a demon dog. Veteran, L-U-N-G-E, enter. Small wound, C-L-E-A-V-E, enter. Veteran, cleaving through enemies, plus 1840 XP, you enter. You cleave through your enemies, quite a few. T-A-R, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a feeder, K-I-C-K, enter. Big nasty. L-U-N-G-E, quite enter. Acid irritates your skin. You lunge at a feeder, big nasty, enter. G-U-S-T, enter. You blast a feeder with a sudden gust of magical T-H-R, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a feeder, pretty hurt. C-L-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies, awful. K-I-C-K, enter. A feeder easily moves out of the way of your T-A-R, enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust. You cry victory over your...
Alright, sheesh.
O-B, enter. Objects on the ground. The corpse of a feeder is lying here. The corpse of a demon dog is lying here. The corpse of a grayscale demon is lying here. L-I-S-C-O-R, enter. On ground contains nothing. S-A-C-C, enter. York L. Space I-S-C-O-R, enter. On ground contains nothing. S-A-C-C, enter. York L. Space I-S-C-O-R, enter. On ground contains nothing. S-A-C-C, enter. Your C-L. Space I-S-C-O-R, enter. You do not see that here. R-T, enter. Mana is full. You'll need about 20 seconds to regen HP. You'll need about 16 seconds to regen movement.
Alright, so we're gonna chill here for a little bit.
X, enter. Exits. North to dark to tell. R-E-S-T, enter. You sit down and rest your X, enter. Exits. North to dark to tell. South to dark to tell. Southeast to dark to tell. Southwest to dark to tell. Movement is full.
Full.
R-T, enter. Mana and movement are full. You'll need about 1 second to regen HP. A-N, enter. You stand up a looping tunnel east, south. E, enter. A looping tunnel north, east, west. N, enter. A narrow tunnel south, northeast. N, E, enter. A narrow tunnel east, southwest. E, enter. The tunnel ends before a large pit. A small imp. C-L. E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies. T-A-R, enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at a brown scale demon. C-L-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Small T-A-R, enter. You draw back your weapon. A-L-L, enter. Plus 2900 XP. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a brown scale demon. T-A-R, enter. Awful. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at a brown scale demon. Pretty hurt. An imp. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a brown scale demon. C-L-E-A-V-E, enter. You wait for an opening, but are unable to find, enter. You cleave through your enemies. T-A-R, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at an imp minor. K-I-C-K, enter. Your blood freezes as you hear an imp minor's death cry. L, space, I-S-O-R, enter. On ground contains nothing. S-A-C-C, enter. You receive 12 gold. O-B, enter. Objects on the ground. The corpse of a brown scale demon is lying here. S-A-C-C, enter. You receive L, enter. The tunnel ends before a large pit. A wall of stones and earth stands here like a protective screen. West. W, enter. A narrow tunnel east, southwest. An earth wall stops following you. An earth wall has left the group. S. W, enter. A narrow tunnel south, northeast. S, enter. East, a looping tunnel north, east, west. Double, enter. A looping tunnel east, south. N, enter. Alas, E, enter. East, a looping tunnel north, east, west. E, enter. A looping tunnel south, west. Double, enter. A looping N, enter. A narrow tunnel south, northeast. N, E, enter. A narrow tunnel east, southwest. E, enter. The tunnel ends before a large pit, west. E, N, space. N, E, blank, L, space, A, T, space, E, I, T, enter. You see a pit. L, space, I, S, space, E, I, T, enter. You do not see that here. S, W, sub, S, blank. X, enter. Exits, west to dark to tell.
Alright, so
Double, enter. A narrow tunnel east, southwest. S, enter. Alas, you cannot go that way.
another way to do
Double,
this
enter. Alas, you cannot go
is
that way.
you can also just recall and just come back.
X, enter. Exits. East, the tunnel ends before a large pit. Southwest to dark to tell. S, double, enter. A narrow tunnel south, northeast. S, enter. A looping tunnel north, east, west. E, enter. South, a looping tunnel. S, enter. A looping tunnel north, southwest. S, double, enter. East, west, southeast, northeast. Another large circular chamber. East, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. E, enter. Passing through a wide passage. East, west. E, enter. Passing through a wide passage. An old miner's cart sits here in need of repair. West, northeast. N, E, enter. A wide twisting passage. East, southwest. S, double, enter. Passing through a wide E, enter. Alas, you cannot go that way. N, E, enter. East, a wide twisting passage. East, south. E, enter. A wide twisting passage. West, southeast. W, enter. A wide twisting passage. East, southwest. S, W. Enter. Passing through a wide passage. An old miner's cart sits here in need of repair. West, northeast. L, space, I, S, space, C, A, R, T. Enter. An old miner's cart is in the container. N, enter. Alas, you can S, enter. Alas, you cannot go S, double, enter. Alas, you cannot go that way. X, enter. Exits. West to dark to tell. Northeast, double, enter. Passing through a wide passage. East, west. Double, enter. West, southeast. Another large circular chamber. East, S, E, enter. An old abandoned tunnel. Southeast, northwest. S, E, enter. An old abandoned tunnel. South, northwest. S, enter. An old abandoned tunnel. North, southeast. S, E, enter. An abandoned tunnel. South, northwest. S, enter. An abandoned tunnel. In the center of the ground is an entrance to an old mine shaft. North.
That's interesting. So there's an older mine shaft down here.
L, enter. An abandoned tunnel in the center of the ground. X, enter. Exits. North to dark to tell. E-S-P-H-O-L-E. Enter. You are in the mines on the island of Corden. Use Alt-Z to clear the unexplored map. You enter an abandoned mine shaft. You enter an abandoned mine shaft. An abandoned tunnel. In the center of the ceiling is an entrance into an old mine shaft. East.
We're gonna check this out.
E. Enter an abandoned tunnel. East. South. West. S. Enter a dark, dismal tunnel. North. South. S. Enter a glowing intersection. North. East. West. Double. Enter a well-traveled path. East. West. Double. Enter a well-traveled tunnel. A mining cart is full of rocks in the corner. East. West. L. S. C. A. R. T. Enter on ground contains nothing. Double. Enter before a cave in. East. South. S. Enter another intersection. North. East. South. S. Enter a rather boring tunnel. North. East. E. Enter an intersection. East. South. West. S. Enter a wide tunnel. North. South. S. Enter a wide intersection. North. South. West. Double. Enter a wide tunnel. East. West. Double. Enter abandon the tunnel. East. South. S. Enter an intersection. North. South. West. Double. Enter end of the tunnel. East. E. Enter south and S. Enter a tunnel. North. South. S. Enter before a cave in. North. East. E. Enter entering a beautiful cavern. East. South. West. S. Enter before a beautiful crystal wall. A dark black whip formed of flame lies on the ground here. North. East. South.
Huh.
G-E-T space W-H-I-P. Enter. You get a whip made of fire. D space W-H-I-P. Enter a whip made of fire. Level 12. Comp. Height. Weight. 5 artifact. Glow. Damage. 2d14. Speed. Fast fire whip. 14 wheel strength. Hit roll by 3. Saving fire by 5%. Absorb fire by 1. Mana by 12. Mana regen by 2.0. You are carrying a whip made of fire.
That's pretty nice.
L. Enter east. South. Before a beautiful crystal wall. North. E. Enter a large cavern. North. West. N. Enter before a sparkling cavern. East. South. West. S-E-A-R-C-H. Enter. You find nothing new. Your search comes up empty. L. Enter east. West. Before a sparkling cavern. East. Double. Enter east. Entering a beautiful cavern. East. South. West. E. Enter east. Before a star. Enter a tiny cramped tunnel. East. West. E. Enter a three-way intersection. North. East. West. N. Enter a natural cavern. North. South. Some mail options. WTB-N. Enter at the bottom of the pit. A rusty, useless-looking sword lies in the dirt at your feet. A rusted spiked shield threatens to give you tetanus. North. East. South. West. Up. G-E-T. Space. Double O. R. Enter. New option. Sensors floating. D. Space. Double O. R. Enter. A rusted orc sword. Level 11. Comp. Metal. Weight. 5. Damage. 2d10. Speed. Average slash. 14 wheel strength. Dam roll by 3. STR by 1. You are carrying a rusted orc. D-R-O-P. Space. Double O. R. Enter. You drop a U. Enter. Before a large pit. West. Down. Double. Enter. A smelly cavern. East. L. Enter. A smelly cavern. East. E. Enter. Before a large pit. West. Down. D. Enter. East. Northwest. At the bottom of the pit. A rusty, useless-looking sword lies in the dirt at your feet.
Oh.
Enter. Before a locked up. Enter. A S-E-A-R-C-H. Enter. You notice some gooey, smelly bat dung. You notice some gooey, smelly bat dung. You expose a small bat's hiding spot. O. B. Enter. Objects on the ground. C-O-N space B-A-T. Enter. It's a -5. A small bat's medium armor would not present much. E. Enter. Before a large pit. D. Enter. East. Northwest. At the bottom of E. Enter. A side tunnel. East. West. E. Enter. A narrow tunnel. Northwest. N. Enter. A white wall tunnel. North. South. N. Enter. An intersection carved into white rock. North. East. South. E. Enter. A downward sloping tunnel. East. West. E. Enter. Before a pool of water. A pool of water gurgles slightly. South. West. L. L. Enter. You drop to one knee. Clap your hands together and use your magic C. L. E. A. E. E. V. E. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. G-H-R. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a slimy tentacle. A slimy tentacle. L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a slimy tentacle. A slimy tentacle spin enters an earth wall. L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a slimy tentacle. G-H-R. Enter. You draw back your weapon. Enter. 69% a slimy tentacle. U-U-G-U-S-E. Enter. You blast a slimy C-L-E-A-V-E. Enter. A slimy tentacle crushed. That's a 58% a slimy tentacle. A-I-C-A. Enter. L. L-C-L-E-A-V-E. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. Big nasty. E-A-R. Enter. You draw back your weapon. Then thrust a 22% a slimy tentacle. A slime. L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a slimy tentacle. E-A-R. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a slimy tentacle. You cry L. S-T-O-R. Enter. On ground contains nothing.
Alright. So,
X. Enter. Exit. South to dark to tell. West to dark to tell.
interesting that there's
L.
a
Enter. South
tentacle.
before a pool of water. The corpse of a R. T. Enter. HP is full. You'll need about 50 S-A-C-C. Enter. Reorx appreciates your sacrifice of the corpse of a slimy tentacle. R-T. Enter. HP is full. You'll need about 53 seconds to regen mana. You'll need about
I'm gonna
1 minute, 18
recall
seconds to
here in a
regen mana.
minute.
R-E-S-E. Enter. You sit down and rest your tired bones. HP is full. You'll need about 35 seconds to regen mana. You'll need about 1 minute and 3 seconds to regen movement. R-T. Enter. HP is full. You'll need about 18 seconds to regen mana. You'll need about
I'm
43
gonna
seconds
check
to regen
out
movement.
what else is down here? A little bit further.
S-T-A-N-D. Enter. You stand up. R-T. Enter. HP is full. You'll need about 10 seconds to regen mana. You'll need about 27 seconds to regen movement. 4-L-E-E-E. Enter. You go to sleep. HP is full. You'll need about 5 seconds to regen mana. You'll need about 19 seconds to regen movement. Mana is full. Friend Philippa has left the game. S-T-A-N-D. Enter. You stand up.
Alright.
S. Enter. A dripping tunnel. North. South. An earth wall stops. Follow. S. Enter. A damp tunnel. North. South. S. Enter. A slightly damp tunnel. A dull red ring is slowly burning a hole in the floor. North. South. G-E-T space R-I-N-G. Enter. You sense something different about a fiery ring. You get a fiery ring. You put a fiery ring in a collector's bag. G-E-T space R-I-N-G space C-O-L. Enter. You get a fiery ring from A-D space R-I-N-G. Enter. A fiery ring. Level 11. Comp. Rock. Weight 1. AC 1. Fingers. Saving zap by 5%. Saving spell by 5%. Parry by 1. Age by 11. Mana regen by 1.0. Size by -1. You are carrying a fiery ring.
That's cool, I guess. Meh, it's not that great, but It's something.
L, enter, south, a slightly damp tunnel. S, enter, a sloping bend in the tunnel. Northwest, new option, mauve-colored W, enter, a blackened tunnel. East, west, double, enter, a blackened tunnel. East, west, enter, a hand-dug tunnel. East, west, enter, east, a three-way intersection. North, east, west.
Alright. So I'm gonna recall.
R-E-C-A-L-L, enter, town of Indira. Use Alt-Z to clear the unexplored land. Enter, west, north, E, enter, south, fair, enter,
Head
north,
back
fair,
to the
north, E,
mine.
enter, north, south, enter, the eastern Indira enter, a path through the old forest. A wooden sign sticks up from the ground with an S, enter, an unused trail. North, south, enter, a path through the forest. A sign sticks up from the S, E, enter, a rutted path through E, enter, the G and K copper N, enter, alas, U, E, E. E, enter, a makeshift camp, a gnome's land, enter, north, E, enter, south, before N, enter, inside the main office, T-L-K, space, E-O, space, K-E-N, enter, you try to talk to Kentwick, the gnome, Kentwick says, oh, so they have agreed and we'll get the mines going in a few hours? Great news, it is a shame my messenger was killed, but I can't really hold him responsible since he didn't keep to the path. Well, thank you so much, here, take this for your trouble. Kentwick gives you a miner's cap. Kentwick says, it's not much, but it might come.
Alright, so the miner's cap, lets you, cast infravision, so you can see in the dark, so that's pretty cool.
D space E-A-E, enter, a miner's cap, level 11, copper based, weight, 2 artifact, light glow, AC 5, head, dodge by 1, STR by 1, dex by 1, con by 1, spells on wearer, infravision, you are carrying a miner's cap.
It's a good piece if you don't have anything else, I guess. You know, it's not that great, but if you don't have anything else, then I guess it's not too bad.
D-O-A-T-E, space, C-A-P, enter, you donate a miner's cap.
Alright, so we gotta go back to Lady Angelia and tell her
R-E-C-A-L-L, enter, town of Indira, use
what
enter, west,
what we did
enter,
at the
south,
mine.
enter, north, forestry, enter, north, N, enter, a battlement, a half-orc versus S, enter, stub, enter, N, enter, the Baron's estate, N, enter, the foyer, E, enter, the banquet hall, N, enter, the private quarters, E-L-K, space, O, space, L-A-E, enter, you try to talk to Lady Angelia, Lady Angelia says, oh, that is great news, I will inform everyone that we should start getting more copper soon. Lady Angelia tells you, ah, good, I have another job for you, one, that is also very important to the well-being of our town. Long ago, a merchant came here with a number of exotic animals and creatures. With him, he brought a clutch of eggs which he claimed would hatch into small feathered serpents. One day, just before he left, eggs hatched, and to everyone's surprise, out came about 2 dozen fist-sized spiders. Says, enter, the
Alright,
double,
so
enter,
the
north,
spiders,
enter, the Baron's estate, a well-dressed, enter, Fair Street, north, east, west.
that
Double,
is,
enter, south, Ferris, enter, west, northeast, descent.
that's back into the,
5 a.m., friend Nimble has left.
into the forest. To the forest to the east. So, and navigating that forest to find the tree can be difficult. But we'll do it. We'll do it right now so that people can know how to get there, because I've done it a couple of different times and even I get lost. Alright, so
L, enter, M59, T59, N59, crack 2.13579, L, E, V, E, L, enter, class level micro, output, blank, even the remember if you have Brood Necromancer, Brood 818. 16000 Necromancer 0360000 left parent 36000 Warrior 13150000 100% you can level Thief 036000 Cleric 213000 100 left parent 130000 Mage 0 Cleric 2130 Thief 03 Warrior 131500 15000 and Thief Cleric 213000 Alter Aeon edit type and text C L L C L E V E L space C L E A R I C. Enter. You want to level what? L-E-V-E-L space E-L-E-R. Enter. You gain a level. You are now level 3 cleric with 24 total levels.
So we're going to level up that cleric.
HP. Enter. You have 351 hit points out of 351 max. T-R. R-T blank S-T-A-T-S. Enter. You have 38 practices remaining. Stat current cost and practices. Strength 26 you can train. Intelligence 12-10 you can train. Wisdom 13-7 you can train. Dexterity 17-6 you can train. Constitution 16-7 you can train. Charisma 13-7 you can train. If you run.
Alright, so we're going to train strength.
T-R-A-I-N S-T-R. Enter. You use 6 practices. Your strength S-T-A-T-S. Enter. You have 32 practices remaining. Stat current cost and practices. Strength 21-7 you can train. Intelligence 12-10 you can train. Wisdom 13-7 you can train. Dexterity 17-6 you can train. Constitution 16-7 you can train.
And dexterity.
T-R-A-I-N space D-E-X. Enter. You use 6 practices. Your dexterity increases to 18. Baradazara S-T-A-T-S. Enter. You have 26 practices remaining. Stat current cost and practices. Strength 21-7 you can train. Intelligence 12-10 you can train. Wisdom 13-7 you can train. Dexterity 18-7 you can train. Constitution 16-7 you can train. Charisma 13-7 you can train. S-T-A-T-S. Enter. You have 26 practices remaining. Stat.
Alright.
L. Enter. West, northeast, the center of the town of Indira. A rat skitters along the ground, searching for food. A rat skitters along the ground, searching for food. A rat skitters along the ground. L space East S I G N. Enter. The barony of Indira greets you for the
You can
convenience of
see
his
about
subjects and
going
vagabonds
to the
alike. One minute there
warrior
is no rule. His
trainer.
lordship, the Baron Wayne Indira, has decreed that the following trainers be named and their locations disclosed publicly. Mage north 2, east Red Eye the Wise, cleric east south 3, up Darla the cleric, thief north 4, up the Thieves Guild representative, warrior west south 3, the sensei of the order of double. Enter. Forestry S enter. A dojo of the order of harmony. A wise old man practices unarmed SLIST. Enter. You have 26 practices left. Warrior and EARN space MULUTIPLE. The space ATTACKS. Enter. You need more levels to improve that skill.
Alright, so multiple attacks is one of those things that you always try to if you're a warrior. Actually, if you're any character, multiple attacks is good. But you just kind of have to every once in a while after you level, come to warrior's trainer and see if you can level it.
SLIST. Enter. You have 26 practices left. Warrior hand-to-hand combat. Hit with CHRLVL. Stomp not learn 5 war. Jab not learn 6 war. Warrior group tactics. Hit with CHRLVL. Rescue not learned 8 war. Protector not learned 12 war. Warrior weapon handling. Hit with CHRLVL. Ripist not learned 11 war. Warrior iron body. Hit with CHRLVL. Increased stamina not learned 13 war. War priest. Hit with CHRLVL. Taunt not learned 9 war. Warrior power attacks. Hit with CHRLVL. Bash not learned 7 war. Knockback not learned 12 war. Warrior shield skills. Hit with CHRLVL. Shield block not learned 8 war. If you run out, you can buy extra practices using the credit by command. CAE space double ARRIOR. Enter. Things warriors should consider getting ... The battle axe of might is a very light weapon and you could do more damage with a heavier one. Warrior spells and skills level 13 and under that are critical. Recommended skill. Rescue not learned. Recommended skill. Increased stamina not learned. New option. A palm dish. 100 gold.
Alright, so it's telling me that this axe is too light and I need a heavier one.
Double EIGAE space AXE. Enter. Estimate out the weight of what? Double EIGAE space AXE. Enter. Estimate out the weight of what? Double EAE. Enter. You are wielding the battle axe of might with 3D. Double EIGAE space BAT. Enter. Estimate out the weight of what? ID space AXE. Enter. The battle axe of might level 11. Comp metal weight 14. Low anti-evil warrior 2 wield damage 3d15 speed slow zapping chop 19 wield strength damage double EIGAE space AXE. Enter. Estimate out the weight of what?
It's weird that it's not giving me
ID space IGAE. Enter. The battle axe of might level 11. Comp double EIGAE space MIGAE. Enter. Estimate out the weight of what?
Yeah, that's weird. It's not giving me the weight for this battle axe, but alright. So
enter. A dojo of the order of harmony. A wise old man. N. Enter. East, west, southwest. Helm Road. North, east, southwest, southwest. A rat has arrived. N. Enter. West. Helm Road. N. Enter. North. E. Enter. Northeast. The center of the town of Indira. A rat skitters.
Alright, so we're gonna go and check out
East,
this.
Enter. South. Enter. Forestry. Enter. South. Enter. North. South. You have left. Enter. The eastern Indira.
Check out this forest so we can find the spider.
Enter. A path through the old forest. A wooden sign sticks up from the ground. N. Enter. Alas, you cannot. E. Enter. East. N. Enter. A narrow path through the old forest. A badly injured dwarf.
Alright, so we're gonna go in here.
E. Enter. East. A thicker part of the forest. A black and silver spider. LUNGE. Enter. You lunge at a black and silver spider. TAR. Enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at a black and silver spider. KICK. Enter. More adept kick. Plus 1920 XP. Small wounds. Enter. A black and silver spider looks. TAR. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at KICK. Enter. Pretty hurt. LUNGE. Enter. You lunge at a black and silver spider. LOOT space COR. Enter. You get a green gland from a spider. SACC. Enter. Friend Philippa SHO. Double space EOISON. Enter. You have 0% resistance to poisons and toxins. You feel slightly sick for some reason. USE space GLAND. Enter. You quaff a green gland from a spider. You are no longer poisoned.
Alright.
L. Enter. East. A thicker part of the E. Enter. A thicker part of the
Go
forest.
east.
Green spider slow. LUNGE. Enter. Quite a few. You lunge at an emerald. TAR. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at an emerald. KICK. Enter. An emerald green spider easily moves out of the way of your TAR. Enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at an emerald green spider. CLEAVE. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. A bandit spider has arrived. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. Your blood. An emerald green spider. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. TAR. Enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust LUNGE. Enter. You lunge at a bandit spider. Pretty hurt. You have TAR. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a bandit spider. CLEAVE. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. Your blood freeze. Enter. You cry victory over your fallen enemy. You cleave KICK. Enter. Big nasty. Enter. An emerald. Enter. Pretty hurt. THR. Enter. Awful. Your blood freezes as you hear an emerald. LOOT space COR. Enter. You get 2 items from the corpse of an emerald green spider. A green gland from a spider. An emerald green shell.
Alright, so that shell we're gonna take and they're gonna make it into a breastplate. And it's not a half bad breastplate, so we'll see how it compares to what we got.
UT space HELL space OL. Enter. You put an emerald green shell in a collector's bag. SHO double space EOISON. Enter. You have 0% resistance to poisons and toxins. You feel slightly sick for USE space GLAND. Enter. You quaff a green gland from a spider. You feel a little better even I. Enter. You are carrying the following 6 items. A fiery ring, a whip made of fire glow, a flask of living water, a green gland from a spider, a collector's bag, and a blazing torchlight. I-D space R-I-N-G, enter. So fire
So
level 11, comp, rock, weight 1, AC 1, fingers, saving zap by 5%, saving spell by 5%, parry by 1, age by 11, mana regen by 1.0, size by -1, you are carrying a fiery ring.
so that ring is pretty decent.
P-U-T space R-I-N-G, space I-N space C-O-L, enter. You put a 5 I-D space W-A-I-P, enter. A whip made of fire,
And
level
the
12,
whip,
comp, hide, weight, 5 artifact, glow, damage, 2d14, speed, fast fire whip, 14 wield strength, hit roll by 3, saving fire by 5%, absorb fire by 1, mana by 12, mana regen by 2.0, you are carrying a whip made of fire.
this whip I think would be really good. It's not a cleric whip, but it would probably be
A stealthy spider has arrived.
pretty
Excellent.
decent
L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a stealthy
for a
spider, small
cleric,
wound.
especially with that mana regen on it.
C. L-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies. K-I-C-K, enter. Big nasty, T-A-R, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a stealthy K-I-C-K, enter. Your blood freezes as you hear a stealthy S-A-C-C, enter. You cry victory over your fall, enter. Reorx appreciates your sacrifice of the corpse, enter. You receive 6
Alright,
R-T, enter. You are full. L, enter. East, north, a thicker part of the forest. The corpse of an emerald green spider is lying here. A-C-C, enter. Reorx appreciate N, enter. A thicker part of the forest, north, south. N, enter. Before a webbed hole in the center of the forest, a large hole has been built into the webbing here. E, N, space, O-L-E, enter. The old Endure forest. Use Alt Z to clear the...
now, if you have brief mode on, then you might want to turn it off for this, because paying attention to where you're going and the descriptions of rooms will help.
R-I-E-F, enter. Brief mode off.
Alright,
L, enter.
so
West, northeast, an intersection of paths. Several of the tunnels of web all double. Enter. A narrow and web tunnel through the forest. This web tunnel is a little narrower than all the rest. L, enter. Northwest, a narrow and web tunnel. N, double. Enter. A narrow and web. L, enter. West, a narrow and web tunnel. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at an assassin spider. Quite a few. C, L-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Quite a few. T-A-R, enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it at an assassin. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at an assassin spider. K-I-C-K, enter. An assassin spider looks dazed. Enter. Your blood freezes as you hear an assassin. L, enter. You cry victory over your fallen enemy. West, a narrow and web tunnel. Double. Enter. A narrow and web tunnel through the L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at an emerald green spider. K-I-C-K, enter. Quite a few.
A few scraps.
Big nasty, T-A-R, enter. You draw back your weapon, then L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at an emerald green C-L-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Your blood freezes as you cry victory over L, enter. Northwest, a narrow and web tunnel through the forest. This web tunnel is a little narrower than all the rest, but it's still more than high enough for you to walk through it without having N, double. Enter. A crisscrossing of tunnels. Several web tunnels all join to L, enter. Northeast, northwest, southwest, N-E, enter. Nearing the center of the forest. Off in the distance.
alright, so this is where you want to be,
U-L-U-N-G-E, enter.
nearing the center of the old forest.
L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at an assassin spider, small T-A-R, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at an K-I-C-K, enter. An assassin spider easily moves out of the way of your poorly placed kick. K-I-C-K, enter. Pretty hurt. Enter. Awful. L-U-N-G-E, enter. Pretty hurt. Awful. U-T-A-R, enter. U-C-L-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies, quite a few. Enter. You cleave through your enemies, a long jaw G-U-S-T, enter. You blast a long jawed spider with C-L-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies, your blood. You feel sick. You cry victory over L-O-O-T space C-O-R, enter. You get a green gland from a U-S-E space G-L-A-N-D, enter. U-S-A-C-C, enter. L-O-O-T space C-O-R, enter. You see nothing left to loot from the corpse of an assassin. S-A-C-C, enter. Reorx appreciates your sacrifice of the corpse of an assassin spider.
So we're going to rest up here for a little bit, and then we're going to head deeper into the forest, and we should be there right quick here.
L, enter. East, north, R-T, enter. HP is full. You'll need about 12 seconds to regen mana. You'll need about 3 seconds to regen movement.
Alright, that's not too bad.
R-T, enter. HP and movement are full. You'll need about 3 seconds to regen mana. N-E. Enter. Nearing the center of the forest. Off in the L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a crab spider. Small T-A-R. Enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at a crab spider. C-L-E-A-V-E. Enter. You cleave through your enemies. Big nasty. L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a crab spider. A crab. A-I-C-A. Enter. Your blood freezes as you hear a crab. L-O-O-T space O-R. Enter. You cry victory over your fallen enemy. You get a green gland from a S-A-C-C. Enter. Reorx appreciates you. L. Enter. Southeast, south, northwest. Nearing the center of the forest. Off in the distance you can see what looks like a massive ball of webbing, but looking closer you realize it is actually a huge tree covered in a silvery white webbing. The tree has to be the center of this entire web-filled nightmare and the home of the spiders that have been roaming about and created this mess. South, southeast, southwest, northwest.
Alright.
Enter. Southeast, south, northwest. Nearing the center of the forest. Off in the distance you can see what looks like a massive ball of webbing, but looking closer you realize it is actually a huge tree covered in L. Enter. Southeast, south, northwest. Nearing the center of the forest. S, enter. Before an incredibly web-covered tree, the center of this L-U-N-G-E, enter. You can now level warrior. You lunge at a red wolf spider. L-E-V-E. E-V-E.
You know, hold off on leveling.
A-R, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon. C-L-E-A. V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies. A red wolf spider looks dazed. Pretty, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Your blood. L-U-N-G-E, enter. Lunge at 2. S-A-C-C, enter. Reorx appreciate U-S-E, space G-L-A-N-D, enter. You quaff a green gland from a spider.
Alright, so this is where you want to be.
L, enter.
Right here.
Before an incredibly web-covered tree, the center of this forest.
There's a tree right here, so...
U, enter. Above the web line. Everywhere you look, all you see is webbing and more webbing. C-L-U-N-G.
A few scraps.
G-L-C-C-E-A-V-E, enter. You cleave through your enemies. Quite a few. T-A-R, enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a red widow. A red widow looks dazed. K-I-C-K, enter. A red widow easily moves. L-U-N-G-E, enter. You lunge at a red widow. Pretty hurt. T-A-R, enter. You quickly thrust your weapon at her. A-I-C-A. Enter. Your blood freezes as you hear a red L-O-O-T space O-R. Enter. You see nothing left to loot from the S-A-C-C. Enter. Rewards appreciates your sacrifice of the corpse of O-B. Enter. Objects on the ground. R-T. Enter. HP and mod are full. You will need about 7 seconds to regen movement.
Alright, so it's not too
North.
bad.
Enter. West. North. Above the web line. Everywhere you look, all you see is...
Alright, so once you go up the tree, head north, and then we're going to head east and south, and then we'll find the queen and all that good jazz.
Enter. Climbing through a sticky mess. Moving carefully, you slowly make your way through the web. Traveling is a bit difficult because the webbing is very sticky and you have B-R-I-E-F. Enter. Brief mode on.
You can turn brief mode back on.
E. Enter. Out on the limb. A black wolf spider patrols the inner forest for any intruders. Southwest. X-L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a black wolf spider. K-I-C-A. Enter. Quite a few. C-A-R. Enter. You draw back your weapon, then thrust it. K-I-C-A. Enter. A black wolf spider looks dazed. L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a black wolf spider.
Alright.
L-O-O-T space O-R. Enter. You see nothing left. S-A-C-C. Enter. Rewards appreciates your sacrifice of the R-T. Enter. You are full. A brown widow has arrived. You dodge a brown widow's attack. L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a brown widow. Small wounds. C-A-R. Enter. You quickly thrust. L-U-N-G-E. Enter. Small wounds. You lunge at a brown widow. K-I-C-A. Enter. Awful. Enter. Your blood freezes as you hear a brown widow. You cry victory. L-O-O-T space O-R. Enter. You get a green gland from a U-S-E space G-L-A-N-D. Enter. You quaff S-A-C-C. Enter. Rewards appreciates your sacrifice of the corpse of a brown widow. You feel like R-T. Enter. You are full.
Alright, so we're full.
S-A-O-W-E-O-I-S-O-N. Enter. You have 0% resistance to poisons and toxins. You feel slightly sick for some reason. G-E-T space E-O-I space C-O-L. Enter. You get a scroll of slow poison from a collector's bag. U-S-E space S-C-R-O-L-L. Enter. You recite a scroll of slow poison on yourself. You feel slightly sick for a moment as a slow poison spell takes hold.
Alright, so this will help with the poison.
L. Enter. South. Out on the limb. Southwest. S. Enter. Caught between webs and branches. North. South.
Alright, so...
R-T. Enter. HP and mod are full. You'll need about 2 seconds to regen movement. S. Enter. The main nest. A black with double A-L-L. Enter. You drop to one knee. Clap your hands together and U-L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a black widow. A black widow's K-I-C-A. Enter. Big nasty. Enter. T-A-R. Enter. You feel slightly sick. You quickly thrust your weapon. L-U-N-G-E. Enter. You lunge at a black widow. Better K-I-C-A. Enter. As the black widow dies, you notice the clutch of X. She was clear. You cry victory over your fallen enemy. L space I N space C-O-R. Enter. You do not see that here. L space I N space C-O-R. Enter. You do not see that here.
Alright, so...
Objects on the ground. A green gland from a spider lies here dripping of G-E-T space G-L-A-N-D. Enter. U-S-E space G-L-A-N-D. Enter. You quaff a green O-B. Enter. Objects on the ground. A cape embroidered with many runes lies here. G-E-T space E 10 a.m. A-E-E. Enter.
So we can get the cape. But we're not done yet. You also have to kill these eggs.
K-I-C-A space E-R-G-G. Enter. Your blood freezes as you hear a clutch. Enter. Your blood freezes as you hear a clutch of eggs that cry. A clutch of eggs is dead. Here, enter. Your blood freezes as you hear a clutch. Enter. You do not see that character here. O-B. Enter. Objects on the ground.
Alright.
A clutch of eggs lie here smashed and broken. O-B. Enter. You don't see any non-minion mobs here in the room with you.
So that's how...
Completed quest rescue a pair of maidens.
That's pretty much how you finish off that quest. You got to make sure to kill the eggs. Now this cape,
I-D space E-A-P-E. Enter. A rune embroidered cape. Level 13. Comp.
probably a mage.
AC 1. About body. Mana regen by 2.0. Mana by 10. CHR by 1. Whisk by 1. You are carrying a rune embroidered cape.
Actually, that's not a bad cape. For if you're a caster, that's a pretty decent cape with that mana regen. So it's not too bad. Alright, so I'm going to check the quest real quick before we leave, make sure we got everything done.
Q-U-E-S-E. Enter. You have discovered or been given the following quests. Quest 1. Now that the eggs have been destroyed, return and let Angelia know of your success. You can see more info. R-E-C-A-L-L. Enter.
Alright,
Use
so
alt
recall.
Enter. Northeast. Descent. E. Enter. South. Forest. Enter. Forestry. N. Enter. The Baron's Estate. Well. N. Enter. North. The foyer. North. E. Enter. The banquet hall. An old fan. Enter. The private T-L-K. O. L-A-D. Enter. You try to talk to Lady Angelia. Lady Angelia says, "Oh my, you're back already. You truly must be a skilled woodsman to have tracked down the nest so quickly. This will save the town guard a lot of time, so please take these paws as a small thank you. They were recently left to the guard by a retiree, and I think it's appropriate that you have them." Lady Angelia gives you a set of tiger paws plus 17 KXP. You receive a set of tiger paws. The Lady Angelia says, "I must ask you to do me another favor. My normal courier is sick and I need you to head to the village of Nomian and talk to Mayor Widgetbottom. Please tell him that the spiders have recently been culled and that he won't need to send us supplies like years in the past. To find the village of Nomian, head out the east gate and work your way northeast using the nearby command to pinpoint the location of Nomian. Good luck and may the gods watch over S. Enter. The bank. Double. Enter. North. S. Enter. The Baron's Estate. A well-dressed man. S. Enter. Forestry. Double. Enter. South. Forestry. East. Enter. Northeast. The center of the town.
Alright, so those are pretty much the quests in this area.
U-E-S-E space E-A-R-B-Y.
Besides bringing that
Enter.
package.
There are the following unfinished quests nearby. Num level name 113 reported to Mayor Widgetbottom and Nomian. For details on the quest, use quest nearby. For example,
Yep.
quest nearby 1. The street
So-
sweeper has arrived.
And then of course going to Nomian
More
sets
of
up
business on Kiwi's.
more
Kiwi cast a spell.
quests
Friends river has
and
entered the
that city of Nomian um will help out with leveling and things like that. All right. So
D-O-A-T-E-C-A-E-E. Enter. You donate a rune embroidered cape. I. Enter. You are
donate
carrying the
that
following 6 items. A
cape,
set of tiger paws. A whip made of fire glow. D-O-A-T-E space A-I-P. Enter. You donate a whip made of fire.
and we're
Correct
gonna
leaves
look at these paws because we might actually be able to use these paws.
D space E-I-G-E-R. Enter. A set of tiger paws. Level 12. Comp. Hide. Weight. 3 rare. AC. 2. Hands. Feet. Dam roll by 1. Hit roll by 1. STR by 1. You are carrying a set of tiger paws. C-O-M-P-A-R-E space E-I-G. Enter. Comparing objects. A set of tiger paws and well-made leather gloves. I-D space double-E-L-L. Enter. You don't seem to be carrying anything named well. The street sweeper leaves you.
Oh yeah.
R-E-L-O-V-E space G-L-O-V. Enter. Friend Philippa has left the game. I-D space G-L-O-V-E. Enter. Well-made leather gloves. Level 0. Comp. Hide. Weight. 1 rare. AC. 4. Hands. Vary by 1. Hit roll by 1. Hit points by 3. This item is bound to you. You are carrying well-made leather. D-O-N-A-T-E space. The rat leaf space. E-O-D-R-O-V space. G-L-O-V. Enter. You drop S-A-C-R-I space. G-L-O-V. Enter. Reworks of U-S-E space. E-I-G. Enter. Upon wearing the paws you suddenly feel the ferocity of a tiger running through your veins.
Alright, so what's cool about those paws is you can wear them on your hands or your feet, so that's pretty cool. But because they are a quest reward, you can't just go back in and get them again. You have to probably find them or something. Maybe find them in the donation list or something. But it's not that big of a deal, because you can probably find better stuff as you level up and you get to Nomian, the village of Nomian. Alright, so I hope that this video helped you guys out with finding your way through these quests. I know that some people have asked me about that copper mine and how to get in and out of there. And there's a better way to do it. Like you can write down, like the way that you're going for the signs, and then you just retrace your route, which is cool. Or you do like I did and get some fighting in so that you can level, get more experience. So either way, recall and then find your way back to the main office, and then with the spider, finding the spider queen and all that kind of stuff, the best way to do it is how I did it, because if you can get lost really easily in that forest. So that's the best way I've learned to do it, get it done and over with, unless you are fighting spiders for experience. So if you're doing it for experience, then yeah, you can just run around in there and kill all the spiders and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so I hope that that this video helped you guys out, and I'll catch you guys a little bit later. Alright, peace.
The street sweeper has arrived.